An insurance policy reimburses a loss up to a benefit limit of 10. The policyholder's loss Y follows a PDF given here. Find the expected value of the benefit paid by the insurance policy. So why is the loss? We want the expected value of the benefit. So let's first write down the expression for the benefit. So benefit uh, is equal to the loss in this case, except that there's a limit of 10. So in other words, if the loss is Y and the benefit is X, then X is equal to Y, benefit is equal to loss, as long as loss is less than or equal to 10. And then if the loss is bigger than 10, then the benefit just stays at 10. That's what it means, that the maximum benefit will be 10. So expected value of X is what we need, expected value of the benefit. So we integrate X against f of Y. So once again, normally for expected value of X, we would do integral of X fx. But since here, eventually we'll be changing this X in terms of Y, and we have to because we only have the PDF of Y. So eventually this X will be replaced by Y, and so all the expression will be in Y, and therefore we integrate it against Fy. So we will break the integral according to how the X definition is breaking. It's breaking at 10, so the integral will break at 10, negative infinity to 10 of Y Fy. Y Fy, because in the negative infinity to 10 range we are here, so X is equal to Y, so X gets replaced by Y. And then 10 to infinity range, the X is equal to 10 over there, so the X gets replaced with 10, so 10 Fy. And now in the negative infinity to 10 range, we have to figure out what Fy is. So Fy starts picking values only for bigger than 1. So negative infinity to 10 effectively means 1 to 10, because for the negative infinity, as long as you are from negative infinity up to 1, so you can think of breaking this integral from negative infinity to 1 and 1 to 10. Now from negative infinity to 1, the f of y is 0, right? Negative infinity to 1, you will fall in this range, and from 1 onwards, you are in this range. So effectively, starting from negative infinity means starting from 1. So 1 to 10, y, and then we replaced with what fy was, and then 10 to infinity, the y is covering, so 10 to infinity, we're always over here. So that limit will be completely used. So you pull out the 2 and it's y power negative 2. And similarly here, this is a 20 and y power negative 3. So just basic power rule, 2y negative 1 over negative 1 and 20y negative 2 over negative 2. So once again, when you substitute infinity over here, you'll get infinity power negative 2. And that's equal to 1 over infinity squared. That's 1 over infinity, that's 0. So as we said before, that whenever you have infinity power something, don't automatically conclude that it's infinity. You first write it as a positive power, and then you will see whether it's infinity or 0. So once we recognize that this term is 0, you can calculate all of this, and that ends up being 1.9, which is choice D,